What's up friends, it's your boy Alexeus, and today I will share a very efficient platinum farm that's been with us for quite a while but nobody seems to talk about it. Zariman Bounties. I will teach you when and how to run them as fast as possible. Step 1. Check the tier 5, 4 and 3 bounties. Prefer doing the highest tier possible for maximum gains. Is it Exterminate or Void Flood? If yes, move on to step 2. If no, honestly, I don't know, if you roll Exterminate and Void Flood on tier 1 and 2 you must have done something bad to deserve it. Step 2. Check for the objective. Is it to kill a Void Angel? Yes? Move to step 3. No? Okay, other objectives like do the mission under X minutes or find the Zarium accolade and such are also fine, but the Void Angel one is by far the best because it doesn't have the drawback of you having to manually find the angel. Now before we get to the step 3, I'd like to mention that having a mod drop booster greatly improves this farm as you will get far more arcane drops. This is not a necessity obviously, but it is a pretty nice plus. Now for the Exterminate setup, the fastest way to do it is with a group, so be sure to invite all your favorite Warframe friends for this awesome farm. Step 3. Setups. As for the frame of choice, we got Nezha. He is fast and has some crazy damage multipliers, making the run smooth as butter. In this build we will prioritize strength and duration. Range is irrelevant, so we keep it as low as possible. We also have really good sustain with the help of Equilibrium and Arcane Energize. Our subzoom today is Zata's Whisper, so we can kill the angel in 0.1 seconds instead of 1 second. For survivability, we have Umbral Fiber, which boosts our Warding Halo, Rolling Guard for invulnerability, and Brief Respite, allowing us to shield gate by casting any ability. And lastly, we got Rush, so we can be a very fast boy. Archon shards. I have 2 red Tau Forged Strength shards, 1 orange Tau Forged Casting Speed shard, and 2 blue Energy shards, one of them being Tau Forged. Primary, we have our trusty Bramma. This could be any AoE weapon really, but I choose Bramma because it's just perfect for high tempo gameplay. We will use this weapon to kill the enemies while we are going to the angel, and hopefully by the time we are done with the angel, our team has done the rest. Toxin Progenitor and standard Hunter munition build. We do run Amalgam Serration instead of a faction mod because of the extra movement speed. We will still one-shot rooms with just 1 arrow. Also be sure to run Arrow Mutation and not Vigilante supplies, even though the extra crit might be tempting, but since the AoE nerf you are much better off with Arrow Mutation. Primary Merciless is still the best option available. If you don't have a Riven, just use Vigilante armaments instead. Now the secondary, Laetum. We are going for a non-crit build, viral heat and as much base damage as possible, since this is our angel killing weapon. And we have Deadhead Arcane for the juicy headshot multiplier. Also, if you don't have a Riven, don't worry, just run a Fire Rate mod or Scorch instead. My Riven is Copium anyway. Vastilok is here for the armor strip. We can use it while the angel is invulnerable, not wasting any time, very similar on how you do Eidolons. The amp we use is 177, and if you don't know what that means, it's Raplak Prism, Propa Scaffold and Certus Brace. Raplak you can get from your favorite boy Onko on Sirius. Propa and Certus you can get from Little Ducky on Fortuna. What is your issue, mate? What the fuck? Arcanes we use are Eternal Onslaught and Eternal Eradicate. These are best in slot arcanes for almost anything, including Eidolons, by the way. They have great synergy between each other and both will activate by pressing one button. You get these from our favorite single child Cavalero, who is usually very friendly. Operator arcanes we use here are Magus Elevate to heal our Warframe if needed, and Emergent Savior so we don't die in case we screw up the angel phase for some reason. School is Madurai. It's far superior than any other in terms of doing damage with our operator. We have Sling Strength for more strength, Power Transfer for faster casting speed, and now the most important ones, Phoenix Talons for more passive damage, Contamination Wave for debuffing the angel, and finally Void Strike, the most powerful operator damaging ability in the whole game. With Void Strike we can quite literally just one-shot the angel's shield. Now to explain how everything works, your priority is to kill the angel, so just use your Bramma while making your way to the angel. Make sure you have Zata's Whisper on and use your second ability right before you start blasting. Jump through the portal, make sure you hit the angel at least once with your second ability and spend all your energy one way or another. Start shooting the angel. If you did everything properly you will skip the golden orb phase. Roll dodge into the void as you destroy the shield, so you have time to refresh your buffs if any ran out. For the second phase you can shoot it with Vastilok to debuff it even though it's invulnerable. This time the angel will be a lot squishier than before. Lastly, use your first ability and absolutely evaporate the angel. Third phase is identical to the second phase. Now pick up your well-deserved pinion. Either finish off the remainder of the enemies or extract if your team did their job. And now for the second part of step 3, Void Flood setup. Weapons are the same, but the frame is different. If you want to change Bramma for some utility gun, you can, since you're not really gonna be using it. So the Titania build, we prioritize all stats except range. With high duration efficiency and the help of preparation, we will never run out of energy. And we once again have Zata's Whisper. Razorwing Blitz will give us insane movement speed throughout the entirety of the mission. We have the 3 airborne mods giving us survivability. But then again, we don't even need to worry about survivability as long as we have our drones. They will take fire for us. As soon as you drop below 3 drones, reuse your fort ability. And of course, we don't need to be scared of the Angel either, since we will just one-shot it. I recommend at least 2 orange casting speed shards, the rest of the shards is up to you. I will show you the exalted weapon builds as well, but you don't really even need to use these if you don't want to. Viral heat on the pistols, corrosive on the melee. And lastly, how this setup works. In my opinion, this is best done solo or duo with a reliable partner, since the amount of orbs you need to collect is abysmally low. Use your fort ability for flying and use your first ability to prevent getting staggered. Void Angel fight will be similar but very slightly slower than with Nezha, since our build is made for collecting orbs. Now I like to use my On-Call crew or Spectre as I arrive to the Angel. This will clear all the other enemies and we can focus only on our main target. And yeah, as you can see, we are still melting the Angel pretty comfortably. Once you're done farming the quills and pinions, make sure to trade them in every day, and once you have enough standing, buy max rank Arcanes, so you can sell them later for platinum. With that you have learned how to optimize your Zariman Bounties and make loads of platinum. If you enjoyed and want to see more content like this, be sure to like, subscribe and share it with your favorite Warframe friends. And I will catch you in the next one.